Okay, here's the most neglected part of the turntable, and this is where the cartridge gets mounted on the tone arm. If this part gets dirty or oxidized, it will cause the turntable not to have playback, or only one side will play back. Most people will neglect this part of the signal chain and then assume the RCA cable isn't functioning at all. Keeping this part cleaned is also very important to Serato users because the software sometimes depend on both channels to work properly. I first go to a local electronics store to get the special Q-tips with wooden sticks. I break off the ends so that they are about 2 inches in length. I do this so that I can insert it into my Dremel tool. I only use a Dremel that has a speed control on it. I don't want this to spin at 10,000 RPM. I want it more like 1,000 RPM. I also use this really cool aluminum polish called Maas, M-A-A-S, and I get it from Ace Hardware. I don't know if any other stores carry it. I've also tried other polishes, and this seems to work the best. I dip the Q-tip inside the tube to get a little on the end. Then I turn on the Dremel and first coat all of the surfaces I want to polish. Don't forget the very tip of the tone arm, because this is where most cartridges make ground contact with the turntable. I want you to be aware to please be careful while working on the tone arm because it could be easily damaged. While doing this procedure, make sure it's locked down and being held secure with one hand. This particular turntable that I'm working on has a brand new armrest installed, so it stays pretty secure. But you'll also notice that at times I will hold it with one hand while scrubbing it. When I work on the inner part of the tone arm, I'm careful not to be too forceful on the gold pins inside. I just apply enough pressure to clean the tips of them where they come in contact with the cartridge. This will guarantee a good signal connection. Also, if you notice, I polished the inside diameter of the tone arm to clean the oxidation. This will make sure the ground connection with the cartridge is thorough. The end result should be a shiny reflective mirror-like surface inside. I used the other clean end of the Q-tip that I broke to clean out any leftover polish. Sometimes I'll use a couple other clean ones to make sure it's all out. Then finally, for the very tip of the tone arm, I use a clean cloth to polish it. Notice that I'm using the other hand to keep the arm in place. You should be able to see the gold pins reflect off the inner diameter of the tone arm. So there's part one of this section here.